Okay, so we are at the stage where we have prasada. After applying the affix ghai by the sutram 33121 halascha, we are trying to derive the form prasada. Sutram we need now is 63122 upasargasya ghaiya manushye bahulam. Now we are jumping to a different section of the Ashtadhyay, 6.3, third quarter of chapter 6. It is not entirely new to us. We have studied a few rules in this section. For example, we have studied 6.3.14, which says tatpurushe kriti bahulam. We have also studied 6.3.57, which is udakasyo dasanyayam, as well as 6.3.67, arudvishadajantasya mum, as well as 6.3.112, sahivaho rodavarnasya. So this section is not entirely new to us, but that is not the main topic right now. We are coming here only so we can complete our form prasada. We'll take up this section of the Ashtadhyay in much more detail when we study compounds. Okay, so 6.3.122. What does it say? Upasargasya gha ni amanushye bahulam. Anuvritti of dirgha is coming down from 6.3.111. Anuvritti runs all the way down from 6.3.111 to 6.4.18. Anuvritti of dirgha. Anuvritti doesn't have to stop just because the quarter is over. Normally anuvritti does stop, but it doesn't have to. This particular anuvritti of dirgha runs down all the way from 6.3.111 down to 6.4.18. So that's how the nivritti of dirgha comes into 6.3.122. Okay, nivritti of the sutram says upasargasya bahulam dirgha syat ghayante pare natu manushye. Now ghai is a pratyaya, so we cannot say simply ghai pare because an affix cannot exist on its own. So therefore the vritti says ghayante pare when followed by a term which ends in an affix. What happens? The ending vowel of a upasargaha. Why ending vowel? Because of alontyasya. 1152, any substitution. Here we are putting a long vowel in place of a short vowel. It's a substitution that normally takes place only in the place of the ending letter of the term being substituted. So here upasarga is being substituted. So by 1152 alontyasya, by that paribhasha sutram, the substitution takes place only in place of the ending letter of the upasarga. And of course we know that a dirgha adesha can only be done in place of a vowel, in place of a ach. The consonants don't have anything like dirgha rasvaha. So that's why we say the ending vowel of a upasarga is variously elongated. That is the bahulam. The bahulam is a term we have encountered before, and bahulam is defined as kvachit pravrittihi, kvachida pravrittihi, kvachid vibhasha, kvachid anyad eva, vidher vidhanam bahudha samiksha, chaturvidham bahulakam vadanti. So bahulam is various application of a rule, means that the rule is sometimes applied, sometimes not applied, sometimes applied optionally, or sometimes it results in a totally different operation. So applied variously. So elongation is done, which means that a long vowel is substituted in place of the corresponding short vowel when followed by a term which ends in the affix ghai, provided the derived word does not denote a human being, a manushye. Right now we're deriving a word in the sense of a palace, so it's not going to denote a human being, so that condition is satisfied here. We do have a upasargaha pra, which ends in a vowel. It's followed by the term sada, which ends in the affix ghai, so all the conditions are satisfied. So now there would be a long substitute akaraha in place of the akaraha of pra, which would be done variously. But then comes a vartikam in the Mahabhashyam. So the note here says that in the Mahabhashyam, under this sutram, there is a vartikam, which reads sadakarayoho kritrime, which means that when sada or kara follows, the elongation prescribed by the sutram 6.3.122 should be done only when the derived word denotes something artificial, something constructed, something not natural. Hence we have prasadaha, palace. So when it means a palace, there is only one form, prasadaha. Similarly, prakaraha means an enclosure, surrounding wall or a fence. So these are artificial structures, it's not natural. But prasadaha meaning grace, and prakaraha meaning a manner or a mode or a way of doing something. So when it's not something artificial, no elongation. When it's artificial, something constructed, something not natural, then there has to be elongation. So this Vartikam comes and clarifies that when sada or kara follows, elongation should be done only. The derived word denotes something artificial. Right now we're deriving a word in the sense of a palace. So by this Vartikam now the elongation of the ending akara of the upasarga pra is necessarily done. It is no longer variously done. So let's complete the example now. We have pra, sada, and now we put a long vowel substitute in place of the ending short vowel of the upasarga pra to get prasada, which gets the pratipadika sanya by krit tadita samasascha. Sutram says amanushye. Amanushye kim nishidatyasmin papam iti nishadaha. Nishadaha is the hunter tribe. So that in which one in which sin lies is nishadaha. So it's denoting a human being, a hunter. So there is no dirghadesha in the place of the ikara of ni. So that is why the sutram says amanushye, because we do not want to have a form where we have a dirghadesha in place of the ikara here, because here derived word denotes a human being.